Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to get on. I've just finished my walk and so many thoughts were going through, and I really wanted to address this morning a question that I was asked about how do you get rid of attachments, and the particular attachment that they were asking about was money. And my answers are really difficult because yes, I can give you tools, and as you can see, I wrote about whether you choose you want to manage, and this is not just regarding attachments, it's addictions, habits, mindset, and your emotional state of being. Do you want to continuously just have tools to manage all of those? So whether you're not having a good day, an emotional state of being, you need just a tool. Now I'm saying tools are absolutely beneficial, but them alone doesn't assist you long term to really be able to have a really healthy, happy life. And you might be saying that's a bit harsh. But I know from experience it's about really making sure that we delve deep into the subconscious. And you know, a lot of me by now, I speak rather than just work horizontal, it's about working vertical. It's not about just finding the tools to just manage any attachment, whether it be to money, to stuff, to whatever it is, whether your habits are smoking, drinking, and your addictions, gambling, whatever it is, look deeper within and find out what those particular things bring and give to you. It's not about, oh yeah, well, I'm addicted to this or I'm attached to money. What tool can I bring in? And then that'll be sorted. If that's the way you choose to work, absolutely, I respect that. And there are tools for that. However, that's not the way that I work. So I really want to share with you that it's about more finding out if it's regarding money. An example is if you have an attachment to money, maybe as a child, you lived in a household that had lack of money. And so there's this deep-seated fear that if you're a bit spendthrifty with that money, that you'll end up how you were as a child. So what's connected to that? And that's an attachment. And the same thing goes for a habit. What happened in your childhood? Was your mother a spender? Was your dad, excuse the term, tight ass? So it's those things, they don't just morph and form and all of a sudden you have an attachment or an addiction or a bad habit. It stems from somewhere that's deep within. I hope that today's video really does get you to just open your mind and your thoughts a little bit and ask yourself, so if I've got this or I'm doing that, why? The biggest lesson I hope, or one of the things that you take away from today's live is, do you remember when, if you're a mum, you've got littlies, and then when they were 3 and 4, and we all know they all go through this why stage. Why? And those of you who don't have children, you may have seen or heard, or if you're an auntie, it may resonate with you. And I really want to encourage you from today moving forward, always ask. Kids are very clever because you know what? They don't ever assume. And that's one of the biggest things as an adult, what we do is we assume everything. We just go, oh, we've got an attachment because of this, this, and this. Or we've got an addiction because of this, this, and this. And it's all at a horizontal level that we find our reasons rather than go, why? Why am I now doing this, this, or this? And look within. Go horizontal. Go vertical. I'm getting my two mixed up. So really look within. And it's no difference to your emotional state of being. Why are you feeling sad? What's happened the day prior? What has someone even said to you that consciously you weren't even aware of that impacted you? But over time it's sat and it's mulled and it's just sitting there and it's like, I'm not feeling really comfortable with this. There is a reason why we are impacted in life. It's not just cause. And that's what adults, we lack that ability with some of us. We just go into an assumption. Assumptions are huge with adults, especially in relationships, friendships. We just assume rather than go, you know what, why do you feel like that? Or why did you say that? Why did you have that opinion? Bring that back in. Be that 4-year-old child. Bring that childlike self in and go, why am I feeling like that? And don't just look from here, and don't just look at your external beings and what's going on around you. Go inward. Look inward. What happened in your childhood? What was your environment like? This is not about blame. This is about finding your truth of why, whether it's an addiction, an attachment, you know, all of those things. It's really important to find out. Tools are great. You know, if you have an attachment to money, I can say, okay, so do some exercises and take some breaths. If it's about spending, and it depends what that attachment that you have to money. If it's money, what is it? Is it that you spend too much, or you don't spend enough and you're really tight? There are so many different styles of attachments, and it's about identifying which one. So a journal is great, or for men, I like to call it a brain dump. And identify whether it be an attachment, a habit, an addiction, an emotional state of being. So meaning that if you're feeling flat, you're feeling low, you're feeling just shit, you're feeling angry, identify those emotions and then ask yourself, why am I feeling that? Because even that at a horizontal level, just to stop and identify what you're feeling, and then ask yourself, what's continuously playing on in your thoughts? What do you think about a lot? What is it that keeps playing on? Because if you're not aware, and if you don't know, we have 50 to 80,000 thoughts a day. A day. That blows my mind. I went, question, but it's scientifically, that's what they're saying. And according to the science, 80% is negative. Negative. 80% of our thoughts do not serve us emotionally so we can stay emotionally balanced. They're negative, which then what that does is draw you into this negative state of being. Some people call it sad, some people call it depressed. I really don't like that word depressed, because what it is, yeah, we all have sad emotions. That's part of our being. It's like a heartbeat. We have high, we have low. But it's about identifying how long you sit in that low, and identifying, till you really do the deep work, what tools you can do to lift you out of that. And everybody needs different tools, but it's about identifying for you personally what tool works. Breathing for a lot of people works, but even taking time to be aware of how you're feeling. We're all so busy, right? We're so busy in life. And often we just accept, and I'm going to use the word accept. We just go, I'm feeling shit, I'll sit in that shit, and it's okay to feel shit. I'm using shit because I like that word, clearly. And that term that people say, it's okay to have a bad day. Why is it okay? Because again, I go to why. Why is it okay to have a whole bad day? 24 hours. Are we aware that a day means 24 hours? Consciously aware? And you're saying that's okay for you to feel like that. Isn't life too short to just accept that? Question it. Question it. And this is the essence of my message, is we have attachments. People ask me for tools. I get asked for tools a lot. What tools can I implement, Kat, for this? What tools can I implement, Kat, for that? I absolutely like tools, but I say to them, that is only partial. That's the band-aid, just to get you to a better space so you can do the deep work and find out the real cause of why you're feeling like that. You know, I'm a trader, and a crypto trader. And yes, you may have opinions. I respect that that's your opinion, your view. It has served me well. But I did training and I did everything like that. And what I find is within the community often, and it's amazing, that when the markets go up, people's mindset and everything, they're all rah-rah, and they're in a really good space. And when the market goes down, it's amazing how their mindset and their emotional state of being is deeply affected by that. And so what I love to teach them is take a moment, take a breath. And because of the type of trading that we do, we have the ability to trade the market up or trade the market down. So it's about really being aware of how your emotional state of being. And I've gone a little bit off track, but it is all relevant to really deciding whether you want to do the horizontal work and just have tools, or really find the why certain things in your life or habits or addictions are impacting you. What's causing you to do those? Look deeper. Really honor yourself and find out why. Don't just accept and go, yeah, I'm just that. It's there's something more to it. There's always something deeper that sits within. And it's sad that we're just not taught this stuff. And a lot what goes on in society, and I won't go on my soapbox because many of you know how I feel about certain things, and we just accept not every specialist, not every therapist, not every counsellor, and not even every coach is right. I'd love for you to sit, because only you know you, 100%. Only you knows what impacts you emotionally, what impacts your mindset, what habits you have, what attachments you have, and if there's any addictions. And addictions don't have to be drinking alcohol, drugs. It could be to shopping. It could be to cleaning. It could be something like that. And if it's impacting your emotional state of being, meaning, you know, they call it your mental health, if it's impacting you and you're struggling, then take the time to honor you and write down everything. Write it down, because when you write it down, you get clarity. And I'd love to get any feedback on this or any comments, and whether if you feel offended, I don't care. And I hope, my intention was never to offend anyone. It's never to judge anyone. All I really do, what I do, is to assist people and guide them and give them a different perspective to look at. That's truly where I really come from. That is my only intention, because who am I to judge anybody? That's not how I roll. I'm here to serve, I'm here to assist, I'm here to guide, and just offer a different way of looking at things. And I hope that you take the time to really find out what's going on with you and find and identify your whys. Because when you look internally and you go inward, you'll be bloody surprised what you find. You really, really will be surprised what you find. And so if there's anything that you find and you're not sure how to handle it, how to deal with it, how to process it, how to digest it, whatever it is, reach out, because you can message me, you can DM me. I'm here to serve and here to assist. So have an awesome day. Take care. And I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye-bye.